Good morning, pencils. It's Tuesday. I know I don't have a cup. It's weird. I feel weird too. You hear that sound in the background? I don't know if you can hear it or not. If you can hear it, that is the tea kettle. Soon I will have tea. What do I have to tell you about this week? I've got some plant stuff I can show you. So I'm making some cuttings from the mother-in-law's time, which look like this. You just take a piece of the leaf and cut it off. In this case, you let the cut scab over for a couple of days because it helps. It helps keep them from rotting. And then you stick them in rooting hormone, which is an optional step. You don't actually have to do that. And then you put them in a pot of dirt or whatever and let them just sit there. And then eventually they will sprout roots. So that's what I'm doing. I have a whole bunch of these little bits of cut leaf just hanging out on my desk, scabbing over. And I'm doing it right now, not for any particular seasonal reason or anything, but just because there were some leaves that were starting to die, but they were only dying on the bottom. So I whacked off the bottom dead part and kept the top decent looking part. And I'm going to see if they will root. They probably will. Mother-in-law's tongue is a very easy to propagate plant. Here, the kettle's almost done. There it is! Yay! Ah, tea. Okay, so what was the other thing? Oh, the other thing was this Heliotrope. It's kind of scraggly looking. I got it out of a clearance rack a few days ago, which is why it looks sort of sad. Although it looks a lot better now than it did. I cut all the dead stuff off it. It was on the clearance rack because this is the end of summer and this is Oregon, and heliotropes are very tender plants. They don't last if they get cold. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can hold it still so you can get a good look at the flower. This one weirdly has started putting on very pale lavender flowers, where normally they're the darker purple. They're all the darker purple like that. I don't know why this one has put on a few almost white flowers, but for some reason it did. So most people in Oregon and places that are not tropical places grow them as annual. They just buy them in the spring and then they die at the end of the season, and that's it. If you want another one the next year, you have to buy it or propagate it yourself somehow. They are, you can bring them inside and keep them warm over the winter and they will survive until next year. Henry, don't put your claws in the screen. How many times? So bad. As I was saying, you can keep them, overwinter them someplace warm, in the house, in the greenhouse, and then put them back out in the spring. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I haven't tried it before, but with the heliotrope, but I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. They're not useful for anything. They're not medicinal or anything, which is one of the reasons that I haven't grown them before. But it's pretty and they smell really good, and it was $3, so I thought I'll give it a shot and see what happens. So yeah, I guess that's it for this week. I don't know. I don't plan these things out. I love you all very much, and I'm gonna go drink my tea now. So I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.